Let me start off by saying I'm not a licensed plumber. I do this for fun and because I believe anybody can do anything that they want and that it's also a lot cheaper. So we were in the middle of remodeling our bathroom, and after taking the toilet out, I realized that the flange, which was made of cast iron, had rotted around where one of the bolts goes. So instead of replacing the whole flange, I got this little metal bracket that you can get from your local hardware store, which saved a lot of time and made it a lot cheaper. Now they do make a PVC attachment like you see here, but the issue with mine is the top of the cast iron was pretty rough, and I did not want to have to grind it down and risk damaging the pipe. Plus there was also a gap, so I just decided to go with the metal attachment. Just make sure you get the placement of the piece correct before you start drilling. Now I used both a concrete and a metal drill bit. So the first part's metal and then underneath that is concrete. Once you get the holes drilled, you attach the metal bracket with concrete screws. I used 1 3/4, but anything above 1.5 inches should work. Make sure it's attached securely and test out the bolts to see if they work and they fit. Once you're ready to attach the bolts, they make this little plastic piece that you screw on, which stops it from falling and allows it to stay upright. It makes it a whole lot easier. They make a few different type of rings for the toilet. I ended up just using the wax ring that came with the toilet. When placing the wax ring around the bottom of the toilet, make sure to push down firmly. I had to go back and redo this part because I didn't push down enough.
What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I say.
Screw everything in and make sure not to over tighten, because you could break the plastic or even the porcelain. Make sure everything is sealed well. And I like to just dump water in it before connecting it to the actual water supply to make sure there's no leaks on the bottom or even the tank. Make sure to use plumber's tape around the thread to the water supply and connect that. Make sure to turn it on slowly in case you have any leaks coming from that, and tighten accordingly. Our toilet's a little different. We flush it from the top with a button, but make sure after you connect and turn the water on, you flush it a few times to make sure there's no leaks coming from the bottom or even the bottom of the tank.
We are still in the process of painting, so our cabinet is not fully set yet and a lot closer to the toilet than it should be.